Hi, we want to talk about soul contract revocation and specifically Cameron Day's second command, where we connect to the Earth's core, galactic core, infinite source, and the forces of divine source light. So a lot of people, when they think about revoking soul contracts, they kind of like, okay, yeah, they have an idea, but they don't do it right. They don't do it fully, which is why when revoking agreements, they don't see the full results. Others can simply read the statement without really getting into it and don't see full results. And of course, different people might have different results, but I'm just going to share how I do it, and some of you might want to pick it up, try it out, see how that works for you. So basically, the second command, what does it all even mean? Connect the Earth's core, galactic core, infinite source, and devices force, and the forces of divine source light. So the Earth's core, we're going to go back into the Gnostic teachings about, let's say, galactic core, and the beings that live in there were called Eons. One of them, the female, decided to move to Earth, and kind of like the whole presence is what we call Gaia Sophia. We don't look at it like, is it the flat Earth or round Earth? And does my belief system like fit in that whole thing? It doesn't matter what you believe in. The whole thing, while you are here on Earth, doesn't matter what it looks like to you or how you understand it, is that you feel the energy. Some people do the grounding work. Some people meditate. Some people go into the nature and feel, this is refreshing, and they get that calmness. So you will feel the energy of the Earth or some spaces around you. There are certain locations in the world that have a whole different energy and you can feel it. That's Gaia Sophia, basically the spirit, the energy being that is Earth. So this is from my understanding. And when I want to connect to get Earth's core, I simply look at this feminine side being who's loving, who's kind, who gives energy. And if some of you go to nature and really can relax and get that state, that's it. That's all you need. So this whole connect to your core, while we are like previous step, connecting to divine inner self, we get into our like sovereign self and who we are, we get into that power state. Now we connect to beings who will help us on this journey of revoking any agreements. We connect to the feminine side. We connect this energy of love and kindness and empathy and all that. Now, the other part is masculine. Basically, by the story of Gnostics, Gaia Sophia had a lover who lived in the galactic core, beings called Eons. And there's a whole story there, but now we look at, okay, masculine. So some people might think, okay, galactic core, something like a black hole. That's one thing. It's okay if you think like that. And it's okay if you like, okay, if you can connect with that, that's great. Other people will see it like, okay, there's a location where a lot of these supreme beings live. They're very intelligent, they're smart, they might be neutral, they might be benevolent, but they're great. And you just connect with beings who will help you out spiritually, who have lived for eons, this is what they call it now. And so while connecting to it, Gaia Sophia, more feminine, we connect to eons in the galactic core. And it's like, okay, more masculine side, like there's someone who can protect you and keep you safe and give you that security and all. And however you would see that and understand it and get the feeling, that's how you would go. So let's say the meditation or the whole process of how do we connect those, you close your eyes, you take a few deep breaths, and let's say Earth, Gaia Sophia, the energy, the kindness, you just try to feel it, just connect with it, get the idea. And it's like, okay, yeah, you can calm down, you can feel relaxed and kindness or love or some of those feelings, that would be great. Just a little touch and that's enough, galactic core, and that would be more masculine, like more protective, stronger, more powerful. It has more knowledge, maybe. Either way you see it is fine. Next step, infinite source. A lot of people will have different understanding of what source is. The way I see it, and it's subjective, and I like the way I see it, is basically consciousness. It's all you. You just connect that deeper understanding of everything, the part of you that knows it all, that is everything and nothing all at once. So you just connect to that part of yourself that have lived for, billions and quadrillions of years before this life. And because of that, you're like, okay, this part of me on Earth that has experienced some things and might have forgotten stuff, or might have been suppressed and experienced stuff that doesn't remember anything, or some of the stuff, that's okay. I'm going to connect to the part of me that knows it all, that has experienced everything, that is everything and nothing all at once. And with that, you connect the part of you. It's all you. everything around you, it is all you. So you connect to the everything of it all, like your consciousness, your knowledge, your awareness of it all. So that would be my point of view. And the next step is connect to the forces of divine source light. What is that? The way I see it is basically any living being that can be helpful. And you decide what is loving to you. Like for me, I look at my dogs. Like this fucking guy. Yay. Yeah, buddy. Like this guy. Yeah. So he's a loving puppy. He's like wiggle waggle, and you make a sound, he's gonna wiggle his tail for you and give you all the love. I'm like, okay, I love this guy. So someone like that. Any being who knows you, like your soul family, your guardians, or like, like anyone that you have met that, like you can really relate to and feel secure with, and like, oh, this is my people. They know me, they understand me. I don't need to explain myself. Someone you can connect with, and someone who will be there for you, who will love you, who will give you that kindness. So you just like connect with beings that you have met on your journey, or anyone willing to help you, be there for you, but fully for you, not for any kind of agenda, but for you. So the whole meditation step or meditation process, first we stand in our sovereign self, we connect to this powerful part of us that is strong, that can do things. Next step, connecting to the earth's core, is like Gaia Sophia, feminine energy, galactic core, masculine energy. Infinite source is like your knowledge of everything that exists and doesn't exist, and everything that is and isn't. And divine source light, or the forces of divine source light, is basically any loving being, any kind of soul family, or your guild, your group, people that you relate to that makes you feel strong and that empowers you. This is your stuff. And you just sort of like in this meditative state, or like you take a few deep breaths, you maybe close your eyes, you get the idea of who you want to connect to, and just try to get a little bit of that feeling state, like kindness or love, relaxed or secure and content, and part of you that knows it all, and maybe beings who will be there to protect you. It's kind of just like getting the idea and connection, and that's it. You have done this step. So hopefully that makes sense, and I'll explain the rest in the next videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.